Patrick CC, you know what I'm saying? The most hated D-list celebrity in Hollywood. See what's going on.
Chet Hanks is the third child of Tom Hanks, one of the most famous actors of all time. Anytime his name has been in the media, it is negative, giving the perception that he is the black sheep of the family. Tom has consistently maintained a positive and wholesome image, which has endeared him to audiences worldwide. Many people refer to him as America's dad. However, the actual son of the perceived down-to-earth actor says things were not as good as they seemed. This became abundantly clear when in November of 2014, Chet revealed that he underwent treatment for cocaine addiction. This was the first time Chet made headlines. Quite the introduction. People wondered,
whoa, wait, 2014.
Cocaine addiction. This was the first.
That's him. And that's him now, I'm assuming. That boy glowed up like a boy. And he buffing. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Working out, y'all need to get in the gym, bro. The surgeries, if you don't need it, you know what I'm saying? Fuck the surgeries, butt lifts, bro. Get to the gym and work. Fulfill, like, bro. The reward of you working towards something is gonna hit so much more than if you were to get surgery for it. You know what I'm saying? And I know some people need surgery before working out, cause you know what I'm saying. It's just there's a lot that goes to it. I understand, but bro, look at this, bro. This to that. That boy buff as bro. Get right.
Time Chet made headlines. Quite the introduction. People wondered how a child raised in the same home as Tom Hanks took such a dark path. I've been struggling with substance abuse since I was 16 years old. Finally, at the age of 24, I decided to get some help. With 50 days of sobriety under my belt, I can honestly say I'm the happiest I've ever been. Chet said that his parents were very supportive and helpful towards him overcoming his problems. People sympathized with Chet for being so open regarding his addiction. However, just a few months later, he posted an Instagram photo that would change people's minds about him.
John Morant, what's going on? What the fuck going on?
Chet uploaded a photo of him holding two guns with a caption that reads, "Check out the song me and my N-word, Chill That Dude just dropped on SoundCloud.
Hey,
Juice, link in bio."
I hit him with the joke, like Kobe when I shoot, like Reggie when I run. My niggas shoot for fun. I need an extra long. I fuck a nice sprung.
Most people had no idea Chet was an aspiring rapper, and they were not fond of his use of the N-word. Chet claims that music is the first outlet he
Look at this shit, bro. He look good.
used to express himself when he was 15.
First things first, man, we talking about the hearse. I got mad gifts, but this verse about the curse. Or when life stops and the good times cease, D-Breeze Aunt and Dice Grandma rest in peace. That was the first verse I ever wrote.
However, he didn't record or release music until he became a student at Northwestern University in 2011. Recording White and Purple under the alias Chet Hayes, this song was a remix of Wiz Khalifa's Black and Yellow, with
I think I heard that shit.
the lyrics changed in reference.
Nah, I def heard that shit because I swear, when Black and Yellow dropped, and maybe like a month or two after, you'd see all these other remixes of it, Blue and Red, White and Black, like all these fucking bro. Like I don't know, bro. I just always found myself finding two colors and seeing if there's a remix to Black and Yellow, bro. No bullshit.
To his school
And 9 times out of 10 there was.
colors. He also dropped a few other club-style songs to show his versatility. People were dumbfounded
This copyrighted. Y'all finna not hear this.
at the thought of Tom Hanks' son of all people becoming a rapper. I'm aware that the reason my rapping has been publicized so much is because of that fact, so I'm appreciative of the publicity that I get because of it. According to Chet, his father heard most of his music and was pretty supportive. He suggested his wealthy background didn't discredit him as a hip-hop artist, saying, "Hip-hop is much larger than that. It exceeds boundaries beyond race and socioeconomic background. It doesn't matter what country you're from or what nationality you are. Hip-hop is music, an art form, a culture. It can appeal and come out of whoever it speaks to, and it speaks to me." 3 years later, when people questioned Chet's use of the N-word, he said this.
Look, I know the majority of y'all are not going to get this because the history is still so fresh in our country. But hip-hop isn't about race. It's about the culture you identify with. And can't no one tell me what I can't say.
But he made a little adjustment to that statement.
I just want to clarify one thing. Under no circumstances would I ever go up to somebody that I didn't know and just be like, hey, what's up, my nigga? It's an unspoken thing between people who are friends who understand each other.
But it wasn't just the word, it was the multiple photos of him on Instagram flexing guns and trying to act like a gangster when everyone knows that's not his reality. To put it plainly, people just saw him as a douchey, out-of-touch rich boy who thinks he can say and do whatever he wants. However, Chet claims that these antics were all a side effect of his really bad drug problem, because later on in 2015 he announced that he was finally in rehab.
Hey, I just want to say I know like my name's been in the media about me like going missing or getting kidnapped or something, and I'm just gonna let y'all know I've been in rehab, right? I've been trying to get my together, and I'm doing pretty damn good, you know what I'm saying? And you know, another thing is, you know, like that stuff I was in the media about the N-word and everything. You know, I know a lot of y'all kind of understood the point I was trying to make, but the truth is, it's not my place to speak on that, and I'm genuinely sorry for the people that I offended.
Up until this point, people were so eager to know what Tom Hanks thought about his son, and Chet finally let us know how his dad truly feels in this interview. But first, a word from our sponsor, Aura. Have you ever Googled your name and seen yourself on one of... Thanks, Aura.
What does your dad think about it? Can I ask that?
My parents are just like, they're just like making sure I'm good. Like, they don't really like tell me what to do anymore because like I'm grown, you know what I mean? Like,
his brother Colin was asked, and he just responded with a bunch of vague compliments.
He is, you know, obviously he's doing his own thing. He's he's very passionate about what he does, and he's got an incredible work ethic. He really does. I mean, that dude hustles and works hard, and you know, I want him to be happy. I want him to be successful. I want him to feel like he's following his passion and doing what he wants to do.
From this clip alone, it seems like his brother Colin is more well-adjusted and mature, and that's because they were raised entirely differently. Tom's two older children are from his first marriage with Samantha Luz. Colin, his first son, was born and raised long before Tom was a massive success. Tom said, Colin and Elizabeth remember when their dad was just a guy trying to make rent. Colin grew up in Sacramento with his mom and spent every other weekend in LA treating it like a fun sort of getaway. Colin didn't grow up living a lavish lifestyle. His mother kept him grounded. I don't know how much money my mother was getting in alimony, but what I heard was, we don't have the money for that. Your dad has that. We don't have that. Chet, on the other hand, was born and raised in luxury. Tom Hanks met fellow actress Rita Wilson in the early 80s on the set of Bosom Buddies, sparking a friendship. Following the end of his first marriage, Hanks and Wilson reunited on the set of Volunteers in 1985. In the film, the two played lovers, in which Hanks later expressed that there was instant chemistry. I asked Rita if it was the real thing for her.
That's crazy, bro. It's supposed to be business. They falling in love. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it happens. It's bound to happen.
And it just couldn't be denied. Their connection led to a romantic relationship, and 3 years later, the couple got married, before having two children, their eldest son, Chester, Chet, in 1990, and their youngest son, Truman, in 1995. 2 years before Chet was born, Tom starred in Big, which became his breakthrough into superstardom. He was paid $1.7 million for this film and 7 figures for every film thereafter. He went on a...
What the fuck? 7 figures each movie after that? What the fuck, man?
legendary run of huge hits like A League of Their Own, Sleepless in Seattle, Philadelphia, Forrest Gump. Huge hits like A League of Their Own, Sleepless in Seattle, Philadelphia.
That? I haven't watched this, never mind. Look familiar, the cover.
Forrest Gump, Apollo 13, and Toy Story. By the time Chet was 6 years old, Tom Hanks had achieved a legendary status in Hollywood and was earning tens of millions of dollars. I was watching Big when I was a little kid and I was like, that's Dad. What's he doing on TV? And Mom was like, he's an actor. That's what he does. Chet and Truman were raised in Hollywood, in a luxurious mansion. They mingled with other celebrity children and took extravagant trips on private planes all around the world. However, Chet says this wasn't exactly what people thought it was.
They expected it to be like me, like running around like this Richie Rich.
Like Richie
Rich. Like I didn't have a care in the world. I had like endless money, and I could just like hang out by a swimming pool all day, like drinking margaritas. And I'm like whipping around like Rolls Royces and shit, like partying in mansions. Like that's what they expected my life was, and it wasn't like that at all. But me, it was like, yo, Dad, can I get some money? He was like, yeah. Like, go wash my car, I'll give you $20.
Wow.
You know what I mean? Like, it wasn't like that. Like,
he had to work for it. He had to work for it, bro. And I respect parenting like that. You know what I'm saying? It's all, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got the money. Give it to your people. Give it to your kids. You know what I'm saying? Spoil them, but it's like, assuming Tom Hanks wanted his kids to work for shit like he did. You know what I'm saying? And I respect that, bro.
It wasn't like that. Like, not only did they not spoil me, but they went to like far lengths to make sure like that I was like as normal as possible.
Chet swears he wasn't spoiled and had to work for everything he has. However, people had a preconceived notion that he was a rich brat, automatically disliking him. But the people that were nice to him, he felt that it was only because he was the son of Tom Hanks. Either way, Chet felt like the entire world was against him. His rebellion was smoking weed, listening to rap music, and being the antithesis of his father. When his parents caught him, they didn't discipline him themselves. Instead, they sent him away to a wilderness program for troubled teens. Second Nature Entrada was a troubled teen therapy program located in Santa Clara, Utah. Wilderness therapy programs are a major part of the multi-billion-dollar troubled teen industry, which also includes therapeutic boarding schools and residential treatment centers.
That's crazy,
These programs
bro.
are designed for adolescents struggling with issues like drug dependency, depression, poor grades, low self-confidence, suicide, and eating disorders. As the name suggests, wilderness therapy combines counseling and wilderness experience like hiking, camping, and other outdoor recreation activities. At the program, Chet was forced to do manual labor in the remote wilderness. He said he never knew when he was supposed to leave the camp. It's extremely uncomfortable. It's not like camping. It was like designed to be as harsh as fucking possible. These wilderness programs have earned themselves a terrible reputation over the years. The main philosophy of
Fuck that, bro. You hear stories like this too of like kids having to go to like not like the main public school in the city, but like an alternative schools, right? They have to go to an alternative school because of how they are and stuff, how they act, their grades, whatever have you. But then you also hear stories of like, I've heard multiple from shows, people, and movies, you know what I'm saying? When somebody's a troubled teenager type shit, like put them into boxing or any kind of sport, you feel me? More so boxing. I've heard boxing a lot of the times. You know what I'm saying? And that like really takes them away from being troubled all the fucking time and shit like that. I don't know, just teaching them discipline and keeping them focused and occupied, you know?
The TTI is that teens need to be isolated and broken in order for them to improve, and this is done by making them participate in humiliating group activities, forcing them into manual labor, giving them small amounts of food, and threatening them with violence. The program that Chet
That's all that he just read does not work all the fucking time.
Went to Second Nature decided to rebrand to Evoke Therapy Programs after a staggering amount of lawsuits. One claiming that a child was unable to bathe themselves for 8 weeks. One saying a child is sleeping under a tarp in freezing snow. One child said that she was held in solitary confinement. One parent was denied communication. She didn't even know if her child was alive. There is a very extensive record of horrific complaints about Second Nature and every other wilderness therapy program in the United States. Chet said this program did not do any good for him. He wanted to go harder, party harder, do harder drugs to make.
That too, bro. Those little points he read from that article, break them, isolate them, threaten them with violence, bro. That not always gonna fucking work. It's probably gonna make him worse. You know what I'm saying?
Make up for lost time. He spiraled for years.
I hated my life, and I felt like a fuck up. I felt like a loser. That didn't last very long. that didn't last very long because it was in that time period that I found out I was having a daughter.
Chet's girlfriend at the time, Tiffany Miles, revealed to him that she was pregnant. Immediately, his whole mindset shifted. He realized he needed to get sober, take responsibility for his actions, and get a real job so his daughter can have a good life. He tried another go at music. This time, he started a duo alongside Drew Arthur called FTRZ. They released 2 singles, Models and Nowhereland, as well as the Ocean Park EP. This music went relatively unnoticed, and Chet knew his best chance for a real career was not in music, but rather following the family name into the world of acting. He landed a few one-off roles in Marin, Tales, and Curb Your Enthusiasm, before landing more permanent spots in 2 hit TV shows, Shameless and Empire.
Ooh, I forgot this fucking guy was in Shameless, bro.
Before landing more permanent spots in
2 hit
TV shows, Shameless, and Empire. Empire provided him with enough money and stability to provide for his family. And believe it or not, Chet is actually a decent actor. Must be in his blood. He's particularly exceptional at acting like a Jamaican man. And in 2020, the world got to see his talent.
Big up the whole island, massive. It's your boy Chetana, coming straight from the Golden Globes, you want saying? Me father Tom Hanks presenting in a what soon forward come. Big up, tune in.
This took place on the red carpet of the 77th annual Golden Globes, where Tom Hanks was accepting the Cecil B. DeMille Award for his impact on the industry as an actor, producer, writer, and director. Sadly for Hollywood, nobody cared about the awards. Only two things were being talked about that night. One, host Ricky Gervais absolutely roasting the audience for 3 hours straight, and two, Chet Hanks speaking patois. The internet was on fire, calling him cringy, racist, and a cultural appropriator. He responded to the criticism with a second video on Instagram outside a smoothie shop in LA.
Big up the youth them way out of Kingston. Me wake up this morning and me see the thing.
Alright, now let me ask this. He's doing this, right? Is he Jamaican? Yes or no? Patrick probably said it. I don't know, went over my head. I ain't gonna lie. Is he Jamaican? Alright. Second, Sean Paul. He makes music. He's probably Jamaican. Most likely Jamaican, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, bro. I don't be knowing the history and the background on these freaking artists, bro. I just listen to their music and go along by my day, you know what I'm saying? Sean Paul. Same skin color. Is Jamaican, probably. I don't know, okay? I don't know, bro.
Internet gone mad. Respect, you don't know. The soon forward I got. Booyaka, booyaka.
Chet was loving the attention, and he kept feeding into the memes. Despite the outrage, many native Jamaicans thought it was hilarious and were not angry.
Booyaka, booyaka.
The man is just having fun, man.
He even got an acting role for one episode on Atlanta because of his fake accent.
You grow up in Trinidad? Or Jamaica?
No, it's Trinidad and Tobago. And no, I'm from Tribeca.
However, Tom never spoke about his son's dreams of being Jamaican. Chet was feeling unstoppable, and he made an announcement on Instagram that hyped up all white boys around the world.
Look, I just wanted to tap in really quick. I just got this feeling, man, that this summer is, it's about to be a white boy summer. You know, take it how you want. I'm not talking about like Trump, you know, NASCAR type white. I'm talking about, you know, me, John B, Jack Harlow type white boy summer. You know what I mean? Let me know if you guys can vibe with that.
In the caption, he urged people to tag a real vanilla king in the comments. A lot of people, particularly white boys, thought this was hilarious as Chet was playing off Megan Thee Stallion's 2019 hit, Hot Girl Summer. Others took offense to the phrase, especially since Chet had already garnered criticism for appropriating black culture in the past. In a video posted a few days later, Chet clarified, "You know what's not white boy summer? Is having any ill will or prejudice towards anybody from a different background, race, walk of life than you." Chet capitalized on the controversy by releasing a song, which is his most successful song of all time, as well as releasing a line of merchandise, which included hoodies, t-shirts, shorts, tank tops, leggings, caps, and bike shorts. However, further controversy ensued after people called out the Gothic-style font placed on the merchandise, as it resembled a font used by white nationalists. He also launched a line of Black Queen Summer merchandise using the same font. I want to see some white...
Bro. I ain't gonna lie. People be digging too deep, bro. Y'all worried about font? The font look fresh. That's some fire-ass font right there. I'm not thinking about where it came from, what it means, where it was used. I'm not thinking about that. Bro, I feel like 9 times out of 10, people using these different fonts, they're not thinking about where it comes from, bro. They're just looking for a font that looks fire. This font is fire, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, bro. People be digging too fucking deep. I ain't gonna lie.
White boys and some black queens wearing each other's shirts. However, White Boy Summer was about to come to a screeching halt before it even started, when a video of Chet and his girlfriend Kiana Parker in the middle of a domestic altercation hit the internet.
Whoa! This bitch just attacked me with a knife.
No, I didn't. Did I attack you with a knife?
This bitch just attacked me with a knife.
Did I attack you with a knife? No.
Chet claims that Parker attacked him with a knife, stole his belongings, and
Bro, wash your face.
charged thousands of dollars on his credit cards. The pair reportedly began seeing one another in March of 2019, but split in January 2021 when Parker got a restraining order against Hanks, alleging that he threw a bottle at her and said no one would believe her because she's, quote, a ghetto black bitch. Hanks denied any abuse and later filed a lawsuit against Parker for assault, battery, and theft. Parker told a different story and claimed that Chet threatened her with a knife when she showed up at his home with movers to collect her things. She also claimed that Chet pushed her and attacked her outside. Chet's attorneys told media outlets her claims are completely false, fabricated, and fictional. Come April of 2021, Parker filed a $1 million lawsuit against Chet. Her lawyers accused Chet of making a mockery of black women in the criminal justice system by proclaiming that it's going to be a white boy summer and a black queen summer, while knowing he mentally and physically abused a black queen. Chet has continued to deny all allegations of abuse, and as of right now, the case is still in process. Kiana even tried to make Tom Hanks a witness, claiming he provided a healer for her, who has not been named. During this whole time, Tom has never spoken about Chet's alleged abuse. Chet decided to end his white boy summer with a statement about the vaccine.
Appointment and get the vaccine first thing. Psych! Bitch! If it ain't broke, don't fix it. I never had COVID. You ain't sticking me with that motherfucking needle. It's the motherfucking flu. Get over it, okay? If you're sick, stay inside. I'm tired of having to, okay? Why we working around y'all? If you're in danger, stay your ass inside. I'm tired of wearing a motherfucking mask.
Chet's parents were some of the earliest celebrities to test positive for COVID-19 during the pandemic. Chet himself posted a video to social media about his parents' status after hearing the news. Tom and Rita would go on to donate their blood to help with treatment-focused research. Despite this, Chet remains skeptical. Many people want to know what Tom Hanks thinks of his son, but we honestly don't know. Tom has basically never spoken about his son in a public forum.
Why do you guys think that? Is it to protect himself, his image type shit, you know what I'm saying? Is it to protect him? Is it a case of like, it's our business, fuck what anybody else gotta say, you know what I'm saying? We gonna keep it in the house type shit. You know? What do y'all think? What do y'all think?
A Man Called Otto is his newest film where his other son Truman was chosen for the lead role. The most recent video of Chet and Tom is at this Dodgers game singing Take Me Out to the Ball Game. Chet says that his dad loves and supports him. Most people who say that Tom is embarrassed by Chet are just guessing. It's actually Tom's silence that draws him.
They're always gonna guess too. Until he comes out and says some shit, that's when we get the full answer. But motherfuckers gonna guess and think everything, bro.
Tom is embarrassed by Chet are just guessing. It's actually Tom's silence that draws him criticism. He has been sort of the innocent, nice guy his whole career. His lack of controversy and always positive attitude makes people think that he is secretly hiding something. More specifically, conspiracy theorists think he is a part of the QAnon global child sex trafficking ring. They point to Tom's Instagram, where he often posts photos of people's gloves, children's socks, shoes, and pacifiers. They say Tom is hiding in plain sight, leaving a trace of evidence for his crimes. Plus, he has the comments disabled, making it look even more suspicious. Chet has actually addressed this on the Impulsive podcast.
Like, this is, dude, like, it's really funny because, like, I saw this, like, with the conspiracy, there's like, these are the gloves of the abducted children that they left behind. It's like, dude, my dad, like, was doing that glove shit because he's, like, trolling Instagram.
Right.
And, like, he kept on, like, seeing, like, gloves on the ground because people, like, lose their gloves in the middle of the winter in New York. It falls out of coat or something. He kept on seeing gloves, so he just, like, took a picture and posted it because he's, like, trolling Instagram. Like, my dad does not give a shit about social media.
For the past year, Chet has been trying to avoid controversy and tell his life story on various podcasts. He is also trying to promote his brand as a fitness and life guru. Hanks Fit is his subscription-based membership club for the low price of $300 per month.
Low price.
Where he will make you a custom workout routine, meal plan, and give you meditation techniques. Chet wants people to understand that he is not just a Nepo baby who was handed everything.
That description, Tom Hanks' son, like, who is that? But who are we imagining as Tom Hanks' son? Who the imagination of who that person must be is in the mind of every single person. It's subjective.
There's no doubt that being plagued by living in the shadow of your father is rough. Maybe he is not like most typical Hollywood kids that grew up with a silver spoon in his mouth, but he has gotten away with a lot of questionable behavior, and that is likely because of his celebrity status. However, Chet has not earned his own fame. He still has big shoes to fill. The harsh reality is, he's going to have to do something pretty remarkable if he wants to be known as Chet Hanks and not just Tom Hanks' son.
Yeah, listen, bro. Tom Hanks is an OG of the game. Big boots to fill, and is he ever gonna fill it? Possible. Probably not. You know, who fucking knows, bro? Who knows? Going back to his substance abuse and stuff, him getting himself right. Good for him for doing that, staying focused on that, and taking care of his daughter type shit. You know what I'm saying? Because just imagine he was still on that path. Would not be good at all. Now, how Patrick said Tom Hanks' silence about his son says a lot. You know what I'm saying? People think he's hiding shit. And that's true. Silence does say a lot. It's crazy how that even works, bro. You don't say nothing and it says a lot. You feel me? Again, what do you guys think the reasoning of him not saying much or saying anything? What is it? You know what I'm saying? What else? I don't know, bro. It's so much, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Anytime I hear anything about any celebrity, bro, it's videos like Patrick, Sunny V2, and anybody else who does videos like that, because I'm just focused on me and my life. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is, bro. That whole case he has with his ex-girl is fucking absurd. Him monetizing with White Boy Summer after Megan dropped her video and song, I think was very smart on his part, just to have like that different sound vibe perspective, I guess you can say, compared to Megan's. You feel me? Yeah, but I don't know, it's a lot going on with this man, bro. I ain't gonna lie. However, Tom never spoke of his son's dreams of being Jamaican. Had me dying. It will always confuse me why people think getting a bunch of kids, teenagers together who all suffer from similar issues under the same roof is a good idea. That's where we bond over being little bad kids. The fact that a lawyer referred to his client as a black queen in an official document is fucking priceless and totally on brand for something this dude is involved in. Just a heads up, the woman you showed for Tiffany Miles is actually Tika Sumter. She definitely not the mother of his child. Shout out Google for messing that up. You feel me? As a Jamaican, seeing a white guy speak patois. Is that how you say it? Patois is one of the funniest things. I remember when I first saw him speaking patois, it was all over Jamaican social media. Majority of us didn't even know it was Tom Hanks' son. We just found it super funny. I remember the kid in my neighborhood went through the wilderness camp. They basically kidnapped him in the middle of the night and sent him there again. Okay. I knew someone who went to one as well. They had a horrific experience. That's why I spent a decent amount of time talking about it in the video. That's fucking scary, bro. That's fucking scary. I ain't gonna lie. Hey, man, let me know what y'all thought, okay? Let me know what y'all thought. A lot of things was talked in this video. Shout out Patrick, man. That's my reaction, family. Enjoy this video. Like, subscribe if you haven't. And I'm out.